artistic, even if I'm not the most knowledgeable, but I'm the greatest out of everybody. So I will just say all those things to myself before I climb the stage.
Okay, but do you get nervous all the time?
All the time.
All the time?
Yes.
Wow, interesting. So, you are a slam champion. How many slams have you won?
Just 3.
Which ones? Let's the audience know.
Okay, the first one is World Slam. It was organized by Goethe Institute, and it was in 2011.
Okay.
And the second was Eco Poetry Slam, and the third one is Abuja Poetry Slam.
Wow. So how long have you been into spoken word poetry?
Okay, I think for spoken word I should say 2013/2014, but writing it has been since 2010.
Okay, so 2014, that's roughly 5 years.
Yes.
But you won in 2011, so that was even before you started performing. You have been winning. Wow. Champion from right from time. That's awesome. So, but you're a graduate also.
Yes.
What's your course of study?
I did political science education.
Is that why your poems are always about social issues?
No, at first, you know how Nigeria works. At first, I wanted to study mass communication.
Okay.
Then that was what I received, political science. So I just had to do it, not because
that's what
something I'm passionate about.
Interesting. So, but how has education helped your poetry career?
Okay, education has helped me to read. Education has helped me to, because I'm lazy. When it comes to time, I know it. I know many things. So education has helped me to wake up early, has helped me to read and read. I don't want to disgrace myself in front of my students. And to me, from lecture, I just feel like we are just studying dead people.
Okay.
When it comes to education in Nigeria, we are studying dead people. And even their philosophy, if they are alive today, they won't make use of those philosophy again. So I just feel like it is just theory that does not relate to the real world. Then when you get outside the world, then you know the real thing that is happening. Because going there for 4 years, just like you're in prison for 4 years, then when you move out, you know what's really happening in the real world.
So tell us, what has been your happiest moment on stage? Moments that, defining moments that you can never forget, and which, when you remember, you smile.
Okay, it's actually 2, but the one that is very, very important, the first one is Eco Poetry Slam.
Yeah.
The second one, I had another one at Port Harcourt, but the one that is very important to me was that Abuja Poetry Slam, because when I went there, I was not really prepared. I went there because I wanted to pay my school fee.
Okay.
So the first round, I thought I won't make it to the second round. I knew it was good, because they said 15 people will move to the next round. Then when they were about to call, everything just changed. They said 16 people will move to the next round, and I was the 16th person.
Wow.
So from there, I didn't know what happened. My performance, second round, I didn't even know if it was me that performed. Then I knew that this thing is even greater than myself.
Okay.
At the end of the day, I won the slam. So it was oh God, it was just a means for me to believe more, because from the start I've been skeptical about God and religion and all those things. So that was very, very important for me, because it was a request that I made to God that, okay, at least you're the one that said you want me to be in school, and if you want me to graduate, at least find a means to pay this fee.
Awesome. So, but now that you're a graduate, are you going to pursue a career, as maybe the regular 9 to 5, or are you looking at pursuing a career in poetry?
Okay. I don't want, for some people who don't believe, but me, I'm a believer. So what God has been telling me about myself, even through dreams, physically, has been to go out and speak. And it's even beyond speaking the gospel, just preaching. Is like using this art of spoken word to preach the gospel. So that's what has been on my mind. So and I don't want to do anything that is outside of his will. And the other thing is that there must be something that will finance, as much as I have faith. Then they said, by your work, that's how you can show your faith. Works, yeah. So it means it means that I will start from somewhere, which means like getting a job, from getting a job to financing that personal business and personal gifts that he has given unto me.
Okay. So, like, you have your happy moments on stage. Which moments were your most horrible moments on stage? I can never forget.
Okay, it was when I performed that food poetry. I think Eriata Ribabo
Yeah,
food poetry
yeah.
show. Then I was paid to perform there. It was the poems of the first, second, third runner up. Then first round, second round, I did the poems. Then the last one, it was now difficult that I couldn't remember. I was trying to remember. I was not able to recall the lines. People stood up, started clapping. Still, the thing was not coming. So it was, even though they didn't take it as they clapped instead of boo me. But at the end, I was very I was very ashamed.
Yeah.
So it was terrible to me.
I know the feeling. I know the feeling. All poets have once experienced it one way or the other. Do you write to perform, or do you perform to write?
No, I write to perform.
Okay.
Most times it's just if it is if there is a topic, then it will take me some time. It may be like deadline when we have deadline. Maybe tomorrow is the last day. It may be a day to that day. That's when I'll be able to write it. But
Okay.
if there is no topic, they just okay. In general, this is the theme. Then you can write on any topic. I can write it the instant I just see the theme. I can write immediately. And most times, immediately an idea drops to my mind, I start writing and it will just flow. Then later I'll be thinking of how to edit and how to make it better. But mostly, that's why I say I don't do freestyle, because I don't like doing a poem that I don't really understand myself. Then later on, I'll say, okay, is this what this thing is trying to mean?
Okay, but now that's the writing aspect. How long do you now take to memorize the poem itself?
If I'm under pressure, it will not take me 2 days.
What are the goals you plan to achieve in the future?
Okay, the educational aspect is having a school. Then the religious aspect is to make sure that every of my family member get converted to Christianity.
Wow.
And that one is to have an NGO, not per se the way we have it, an NGO only online and it's not functioning. Okay. An NGO that will actually preach that thing that Christ is preaching when it comes to feeding the poor, taking care of those who are less privileged. Awesome. Not for awareness sake, but for the sake of the blessing.
Faith with works. Awesome. Kemistree, thank you very much for being on the show. So we're having a performance from you today, right?
Yes, sir. Of course.
So let's have your performance. Thank you. For updates on our events and activities, make sure you follow us on Twitter and Instagram at Word of 411. Also go to our website www.wordof411ng.com. Make sure you like this video and subscribe to our channels, and most importantly, leave a comment below so we can keep the conversation going. Thank you very much and stay blessed.